Hello, sports fans, and welcome to another edition of Scott Sports 101. I'm Scott Trella. We'll talk Tribe and Major League Baseball, and we'll talk Cavs and NBA basketball, and we'll talk Browns and NFL football. But first, here is today's Scott Sports 101 trivia question. Who was the first reliever elected to the Hall of Fame, to the Baseball Hall of Fame? I will have the answer later on the broadcast. The Tribe is down 9-2 to the Pittsburgh Pirates in the bottom of the eighth at Progressive Field. At Progressive Field. Shane Bieber got the start for the good guys tonight. Bieber went 1.2 innings and gave up 7 runs. Needless to say, it was not a good night for Shane Bieber. Adam Cimber has come on in relief in the top of the eighth, and before that, Brad Hand had come on. They both have made their debuts tonight, and we'll have to see if the Tribe can rally and come from behind and win this one and snap this losing streak. And I'm not holding my breath, but anything is possible, so we shall see. And hopefully they're going to get back on the winning track. I know that they will. So keep the faith. Support them. Well, as you may have heard, Kevin Love signed a 4-year contract extension with the Cavs worth $120 million. Love was very excited and humbled after signing a long-term extension with the Cavs on Tuesday. The 4-year, $120 million extension tops out his overall deal at 5 years, $145 million. Now, as you know, Love opted out of his 5-year contract for the 2019-2020 season, but he will get the max salary when he finishes out at the end of the season and also next season, which would be $31.3 million, in the season after that, $28.9 million. So I think this was a good deal, and I really think this was a good move on the Cavs' part. And you need someone like Kevin Love on this team because now with LeBron being gone, I mean, they're going to have a decent team, and I think they'll be in the playoffs. And I'm not sure about the Eastern Conference Final or the NBA Finals as of yet. And I really think they'll win at least 40 to 45 games. I'm not so sure about 50 games, but I think 45 games max, I believe, that they're going to win this season. So I do believe that they will. And there's sources that are saying the Cavs are going to win only 30 games or 35 games. But I don't think that's going to be. I have to disagree with that. Although it could happen, but I've got to disagree with that. I think they're going to win at least 45 games, 45 to 48 games, I believe. So, but we have to wait until the Cavs actually play and when the regular season starts to really see what is going to happen with this upcoming season. So we got to wait and see. So we're not sure if they're going to be in the Eastern Conference Finals or the NBA Finals this upcoming season. So we're going to have to really wait and see what happens when the regular season starts and when they actually play. But, don't give up hope on them. Keep the faith in them. Just keep supporting your Cleveland Cavaliers. I mean, they're going to have a decent team, and they will win games. And they play to win. Keep that in mind. The Cavs do play to win. All NBA teams do that. All the Lakers, the Bulls, the Spurs, the Hornets, the Knicks, all the NBA teams. All the NBA teams, the Clippers and all the NBA teams play to win. So keep that in mind. The Cavs do play to win. And you want to win games. You want to make the playoffs. Whether that happens or not, it's all a big question mark. That's the question. So keep that in mind and keep the faith and support your Cleveland Cavaliers. Don't give up on them. But they'll have a decent team. It may not be a great team. It'll be a decent team, though. So keep the faith and don't give up on your Cleveland Cavaliers. After being selected with the number one pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, Baker Mayfield, the Browns' rookie quarterback, is now officially a member of the Cleveland Browns. Baker agreed to terms on a 4-year contract, and Mayfield will receive $32.7 million in guaranteed money over the course of the 4-year contract, and a $21.9 million signing bonus. Excuse me. And there were the value of the deal was slotted, but there was language and a few more things to hash out before Mayfield signed on the dotted line. And he had a spectacular career with Oklahoma, with 12,292 yards rushing and 893 passing yards and 137 touchdowns and 4,627 rushing yards and 48 touchdowns. Now, grant you, we don't know. Baker Mayfield may not start this upcoming season. Maybe he will, but he won't. But most likely, I feel Browns veteran quarterback, who the Browns signed, Tyrod Taylor, will be the Browns starting quarterback this upcoming season. And I still thought this is going to be an improvement from last year. And because we've got a lot of good players on our team, and it really just it seems like that I still believe that the Browns are up and coming. But as you know, Josh Gordon will not be at the Browns training camp when it opens this Thursday in Berea. He is dealing with his drug addiction recovery. Gordon was suspended, as you may recall, last year and missed numerous amount of games over the past 2 years, And there are so many people in Josh Gordon's life who really want to help him get his life on track. And I know all the fans want to help him too. And I feel even though Josh Gordon's not going to be there, he will find a way to rejoin his teammates because he feels he can do that. But during the upcoming regular season, when the season begins on Sunday, September 9th. And I still feel the Browns are up and coming. And I feel it's going to be an improvement. Training camp in the preseason, that's going to say it all. And I would like to see the Browns go 6-10. That would be an improvement. Although Jarvis Landry still feels the Browns are playoff ready, but I'm going to believe that when I see it because we have not done that since 2002. We have not been in the playoffs. And we'll believe that when we see it. I know I said that it could happen, but I got to believe it when I see it because we have not been in the playoffs since 2002. And our seasons have been rebuild since we came back in 99 as an expansion team. Now, I want to know what you think. Leave me a comment on my discussion page on my YouTube channel, Scott Sports 101, or go to my email address, scottsports101@gmail.com. Let me know what you think. I want to know your inputs. I want to know your thoughts. I really want to know. I'm really interested in what fans have to say, what you fans have to say. So let me know. Well, we'll get back to talking Major League Baseball and about the Cavs and the Browns and all Major League Baseball, NFL, and NBA. But it's now time for the answer to today's Scott Sports 101 trivia question. Who was the first reliever elected to the Hall of Fame, the Baseball Hall of Fame, that is? If you said Hoyt Wilhelm, you are correct. Hoyt Wilhelm was nearly 30 years old when he entered the major leagues and pitched until he was nearly 50. He retired with one of the lowest career earned run averages, 2.52 in baseball history. And I'll have another trivia question on my next broadcast, so stay tuned for that. So, getting back to, I feel it was great to see Adam Handon as some of the debuts today because we got to have solid guys in that bullpen. Although the last I had heard they were down 9-2 in going in the top of the eighth. I believe the game might be over by now, and I don't know. I wasn't getting my hopes up on them coming from behind, so most likely we probably did not came up on the short end of the stick. So we'll have to see if we can snap this 2-game skid tomorrow, as we were taking the Pirates again. So hopefully they'll do it tomorrow. Let's do it, boys. Now, I still feel that the Cavs made a great move by re-signing, by giving Kevin Love a 4-year contract extension of $120 million, and I think Colin Sexton is going to score a lot for you, and I do believe that Rodney Hood can also score for you, and also Tristan Thompson, and also J.R. Smith as well, and I'm not so sure about Jordan Clarkson or Cedi Osman as well, because they did not score a lot, and they did not. I just feel that when they played, they just did not have their best game. There was some where they did, but not very many. But I do feel that Rodney Hood is another one that can score for you. He really can. So we're going to have to see what happens, but we got to wait till the Tribe actually plays during this upcoming season, and we'll have to see what happens. So let's keep the faith in the Cavs. Let's not give up on them. They will have a decent team, and I believe that they will be in the playoffs. Well, getting back to the Browns and the NFL, I mean, most teams have opened their training camp, and the other Browns and the other teams over the course of this month are going to be opening. Browns on Thursday this week, and I feel this contract with Baker Mayfield was great. It's a great move, and I'm glad that he agreed with it, because I feel, although people have said in the past, who is worth that amount of money, $32.7 million and the $21.9 million signing bonus? I feel a lot of people say, and this has been said in the past, no one is worth that amount of money. But hey, he agreed to it, and I think it's great. And although he will get the start, but it may not be this season, I still believe that Tyrod Taylor will be the Browns starting quarterback, as I have indicated before, this upcoming season. So I still feel the Browns are up and coming, and we'll have to see if they are for real when they open the season with the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday, September 9th at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh. And we'll see, and hopefully we can break our skid of opening day losses. Well, that is going to wrap it up for this edition of Scott Sports 101. Always remember, be a team player each and every day, in every way possible. So long, everybody. 3, 2, 1. I'm done.